It was the 22nd of November, 1963. That was the day that JFK was assassinated. And so that was a kind of a turning point then. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And I kind of wondered, what could I do to serve the US of A? And that's how my Air Force life began. And then there's basic training. The fun stopped. And I remember my TI was Staff Sergeant Ferguson and A1C Long. And they really indoctrinated me into the Air Force way with the HUP 2, 3, 4. Had the opportunity on one Saturday at the community center, they had entertainment. And this fellow by the name of Jerry Lee Lewis and his band came there. And of course we had a big fun there. Everybody was just singing and dancing and whatnot. And all of a sudden he did this thing called Great Balls of Fire. Well, at the fire school, Great Balls of Fire, we're all getting up singing. So I had the opportunity of being on stage with Jerry Lee Lewis singing Great Balls of Fire, highlight of tech school. We're playing war games, and on the second day, everything went quiet. The flight line, everything was dead. And they told us to stand down. They don't do that at Lake Edith on the second day. So we knew something was up. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they put us back on alert. I was a deputy chief then, and they told me to send all of my trucks onto their dispersal point. So I said, something is definitely going on. I looked to the sky as the roaring started, and 4 FB-111s, loaded bombs on the rack, with yellow bands on the nose, were taken off. That doesn't happen during war games. I looked towards Mildenhall, which is a base 7 miles away from Lake Edith, and I saw KC-135s departing, same time. F-111s, KC-135s, F-111s, KC-1, and we were trying to find out what's going on. There's something happening here. About midnight, the word came down that our birds were now going to Libya to do bombing. That was the beginning of El Dorado Canyon. Well, you don't really realize at that moment that it's history. I didn't realize that later on, people were doing it reading about it in their PFE of all things. The things as far as Linebacker or El Dorado Canyon, they were just jobs that we were doing. We were protecting our pilots as they were flying away, whether it be an FB-111 or B-52. They were going to do something for the US of A. And so I was supporting that. We train today for what might happen tomorrow. The bell could ring in the next 30 seconds, and you're in a real firefight, whether it be from an aircraft crash or a structure fire, or you have to save someone's life during medical situations. You got to be prepared through training.